Here it is then. This is the pond fence. John Bond in a bit tight, but El Fabiola wasn't great either. Edwardstone the best of the three. John Bond from Edwardstone. El Fabiola slightly on the back foot, now back in third, and John Bond is finding as they go to the second last. John Bond from Edwardstone, who reached for it. Then El Fabiola, Boutil, Elixir de Nuts is down at the second last when fifth. John Bond leads the way. Edwardstone chasing. El Fabiola is beat. The final fence. John Bond put himself right. Edwardstone chasing. Then El Fabiola and up the hill. Well, he just keeps on finding. It's John Bond pulling away from Edwardstone and El Fabiola and Boutil, and it's time for another celebration. John Bond maintaining his unbeaten record at Sandown and wins the Bet 365 celebration chase.
Dodging Bullets well behind those, and then comes Altior and Solar Impulse. This is 4 from the finish. Sacre was the leader. On the inside, against the running rail, is Sprinter Sacre, is narrowly behind Undershow, who still just has second place as they turn out of the far side. They are about 15 lengths ahead, maybe more than that, of Dodging Bullets, who holds fourth, and then Altior and Solar Impulse together. 3 fences to go now. The big white face of Sacre heads to the pond fence. On the right there, the light blue jacket is Undershow. And now on the extreme right is Sprinter Sacre, moved around the outside by Nico de Boinville to mount his challenge. 3 of them, they're going to be in line at the pond fence, 3 from the finish. And Undershow, a terrible error. Blunders, Paul Tynan stayed with him, but he drops to third place, and it's the Sprinter. Sprinter at Sacre comes into the home straight now with a 5-length lead at the second last. He was a bit low, but he was safe. Sacre in second, Undershow in third place. 1 fence to jump. Sprinter Sacre, the champion chaser, heads towards the 13th and final fence in the Bet 365 celebration chase. It was a great leap and a great reception for a fantastic horse. Sprinter Sacre heads up the Sandown Hill and is going to be unbeaten in 4 runs this season. The champion chaser, Sprinter Sacre, wins at Sandown. Second place, Undershow, is being closed on by Dodging Bullets.
Carruthers, Ardkilly Witness on the inside, Gosme Judge as they jump the last down the back straight, out wide Hadrian's Approach, then Midnight Appeal. So turning now right-handed out of the back straight, an opening batsman yet to be headed in the contest. Blinkers on for the first time, followed in second by Burton Port. Roalco Defarge has travelled well, the grey in third. Then Gosme Judge, Ardkilly Witness on the inside, and Hadrian's Approach. These are the leading half dozen. The winner looks like coming from one of these 6, though Restless Harry is running on. Opening batsman just hanging right, going towards the pond fence. Burton Port travelling beautifully for AP McCoy. Roalco Defarge and Richard Johnson trying to attack. Burton Port lands in front, over 3 out, and he's cantering. Burton Port goes on by a length and a half. Hadrian's Approach is after him. Then Roalco Defarge. Gosme Judge is battling on from the fading opening batsman. Restless Harry is still staying on 2 out. Burton Port, oh, he cleared it in tremendous style. He's gone 3-4 lengths clear. Hadrian's Approach under an all-action ride from Barry Geraghty second, then Restless Harry and Gosme Judge. The final fence coming up. Burton Port and AP McCoy, he's over. 3 lengths to Hadrian's Approach, Gosme Judge and Restless Harry. Hadrian's Approach is trying hard. McCoy goes for his whip on Burton Port. Hadrian's Approach is running him down, and Hadrian's Approach strikes the front 3 parts of length and goes on to win. Hadrian's Approach ran down Burton Port. Poised to mount a challenge, then God's Own and Von Romane. Exiting the back straight and on the long run now towards 3 out, the pond fence, and Altior galloping on strongly in the lead, leads by 3 lengths to Diego de Charmille. So Royal moving up stealthily, then God's Own and Von Romane as they head down towards this third last. Altior with a decent lead in the hands of Nico de Boinville over Daryl Jacob on So Royal. Here at the pond fence, Altior over about 2 lengths to So Royal, who's yet to be asked a question. So Royal, and Altior gets a reminder there from Nico as they run round the final turn. Altior, So Royal is really stalking him. They're followed by Diego de Charmille over to it, and So Royal got in tight there, didn't jump it fluently, and is now taken off the bridle, and Altior begins to gallop away as they race on towards the final fence. Altior clear, So Royal far side, Altior over. So Royal within a length though in second place. God's Own on the far side. He gets to work on the favourite Altior on the near side from So Royal, racing up the hill. Here's where Altior really kicks in the turbo, and it's going to be 19 for the record-breaking Altior.